What is the most remarkable letter in the Hebrew alphabet? My answer to that question would be the letter Vav. Vav is actually a word. It's spelled Vavav. Vav means a hook, and indeed a Vav looks like a hook. And Vav means and, because it's a conjunction. In the same way as hooks link up different parts and entities, as was the case in the Mishkan, in the wilderness, where the sanctuary was kept together thanks to all the Vavim, all of the hooks, so too the Vav has that role of bringing disparate parts together to become one entity. And we have a fascinating detail relating to the Vav. There is a word in Hebrew which is Vav, 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 Uvavo, and his hook. Surely that cannot be the case in any other language. So the Vav is special. And we find that in Parshat Bechukotai, the Torah tells us how special the Vav is in the midst of the Tochacha. God forbid curses which could befall our people. A promise is given that the Jewish nation will continue to live on. Hashem says, V'zacharti et briti Yaakov, I will always remember my covenant with Jacob, meaning Am Yisrael Chai. The Jewish nation will continue to live. But notice how the word Yaakov is spelt in that context. It has a Vav. There are only 5 times in the whole of Tanakh in which Yaakov has a Vav. And our sages tell us that these 5 occasions match the 5 occasions on which the prophet Elijah's name, Eliyahu, is spelt Eliah, without a Vav at the end. And the reason for this is, according to Rashi, that the time will please God come soon, when the prophet Elijah will come to the children of Jacob in order to redeem the Vav which Yaakov took from Eliyahu, and while he retrieves his Vav to put it back into his name, he will inform us about the great times of the coming of the Mashiach and the redemption of the world. The role that Elijah has is to create peace on earth, to facilitate the coming of that great period of our redemption. And it makes so much sense because it's all the Vav. The Vav links up, the Vav coordinates. It's the conjunction. It brings people and parts together, and that is the role of Elijah, to create peace on earth. So let us not forget the powerful lesson of the Vav in our lives. The and, the conjunction, to guarantee that we are always linked to others, that we focus on peace, and that together we move forward in order to achieve a better world. Shabbat Shalom.